The Fantasy Footballers.
You're welcome. He's back.
You know, it's not so easy for all of us, Mike.
I was in the car. What was I listening to? It was
Something.
It was Love in an Elevator, Aerosmith. You know, like and I'm like, I'm forcing my children to do it. I'm like, I would be like, I'm like, Phoenix, go, and
he would do it.
Yeah, he's in
Yeah.
the back. He's like, yeah.
I could have used some mentoring. That would have been helpful. Welcome to the show, the Fantasy Footballers Podcast. Just got done with an episode going over the NFC East, a bunch of fantasy football news and information. If you're not subscribed to the podcast, go to iTunes, type Fantasy Football. Click on the Fantasy Footballers Podcast, click subscribe, and you will be connected to the round-the-clock, practically, information that we have for fantasy football owners, for your draft. Get ready for that. Definitely check out the Ultimate Draft Kit at ultimatedraftkit.com. Mike is going to take this show after the show. He just got back from a week. I mean, you knew he was gone, clearly, the Scream situation. He was gone for a week, went to California, went to Legoland. Tell your tale, my
I
friend.
went to Carlsbad / San Diego, and because we decided, let's check out this Legoland situation. And if you're here for a review of the park, I'll sum it up real quick. It's okay, but that is not the important thing about Legoland. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll know what I'm about to talk about. And apparently in the scientific community, people are talking about this, maybe not frequently, but it's coming up. Like, where are the bees going? Apparently there's some kind of situation
Right,
with
disappearing
honeybees are
all
disappearing.
Right.
And it was the basis for that really good M. Night Shyamalan movie with Marky Mark.
Sure,
where the
that
bees
really
going.
good.
I found them.
You found the
Good
bees.
news, because all of them are located in Legoland. All of the freaking bees are in Legoland.
They like the colors, the bright colors of the Legos.
I'm not.
Look, if you know Jason hates spiders, it's not to the same level, but you're not a big fan
no,
of bees.
I am irrationally scared of bees. I know this. I admit this. But what is not an exaggeration is when you're eating your lunch, every single time you're eating, you are swatting at least one bee once a minute. And I'm talking, that's just
Now,
when
are you
there's
supposed
one.
to swat at them?
Well, to just like shoo them
You're
away.
shooing them?
And these bees are relentless. These are not the bees where you say, go away, bee, and they're fine. These bees are like city pigeons where they don't care. And
They know there's food.
They're coming back repeatedly. And then they're like, hey, bee friends, there's food over here. We should all go try and
Do
get
they
some of this
eat
food.
like food?
I know,
though?
that's
I mean,
what-
they don't
I
land
said
on your
eat,
burger,
and then I'm like, they don't eat it.
Eat the burger.
They're attracted to sugar.
Mike
and
ate nothing but honey on this trip.
He's just covered.
I look like
he's
Winnie the
my
Pooh."
beard oil is just made out of honey. Here's what I found out about bees at parks, at theme parks, because we've got a Wet and Wild water
Sure, a water
amusement
park
near us, and there's a couple bees around the outskirts there. And I just always assume, like you said, like the city pigeons. You go to a zoo and there's pigeons on the ground. They don't care.
They eat all the old grilled cheeses.
You can walk right up next to them. They're not afraid of you. They're not going to bother you.
Oh, yeah.
They're just, they're there. And I kind of assumed that was like, well, with bees, this park is just packed and there's people there all the time. And so, they're not going to bother you. They're doing whatever they do with flowers or making out with the flowers.
That's what they do.
That's
yeah.
what they do.
Pollinating.
Yeah. Well, come on. This is a family show, Mike. Anyways, so my daughter skins her knee, and we take her into the little medic area, and you expect to see, like, I don't know, people getting CPR from drowning in there or whatever at a water park.
Hopefully not.
Every single person in there was in there because they were stung by a bee.
That's
Apparently, bees
They sting.
They sting, and they
Yes.
have
But then they die. And that's why I feel like I respect
Yes,
a
bees-
bee.
yes.
I feel like I respect a bee when it stings you. Like a wasp, it'll just sting you and fly away, and it's like in your face. And what a jerk.
So you highly respect really stupid decisions. like that was the dumbest decision of that bee's life. It's
No.
like, I'm so angry. I'm dead.
They kamikaze.
What I'm saying is I respect an animal that's so committed to its task that it's willing to die for it.
I actively have no respect for that animal.
for bees.
Well, no, just for the choice of like, I'm so committed, I'm gonna die.
But you
for it.
understand the bee is not just like, I hope I can cause very minor injury to this guy's thumb. He's thinking like, I'm going to save my hive, and then he kills himself for it.
If that's his goal, then I can jump on
Yes,
board with
that's
respect.
the goal. What
I
do you
don't think he's thinking
doing?
I can
You think
save
it's
my
just like,
hive.
You know, watch this. Oh crap! I forgot.
I was nowhere near the hive is the problem, and so
Sounds like the whole place is the hive.
Look, I'm spending, I would say at least 80% of the time of Legoland, I'm at full anxiety, full adrenaline because I'm so scared of these bees.
Was there a very large Lego flower that was like constructed
Right
in the middle of the park?
No,
Is that the problem?
Look, and you can't compare Legoland to Disneyland. Look, it's not fair. But you know what? There's not there's swarms of bees in Disneyland. So I will gladly pay up and go to Disneyland to be bee-free. We to commemorate the Legoland trip, you know, we always get, the wife and I, we get a Christmas ornament.
That's funny. We do the same thing.
There was a keychain of a Lego character dressed up as a bee. And so that is what we got for Legoland, because
You'll remember that trip forever.
I have about 3 memories from the trip because they're all clouded in fear and terror of bees.
You know, when you have kids, the high anxiety theme park with bees, that doesn't sound as fun as it should be.
It was awful.
All right, subscribe. Take care.
We'll be back tomorrow.